as we have seen in the previous slide, that these kids, Miss Nishad and Maya, lost their marble in Nath's house. Okay, Mr. Nath's house. Now, at evening, again Nishad went at Mr. Nath's house. Okay, and he is speaking in the first speech bubble. Okay, let's see. Again, here two kids are there, Nishad and Maya. So their speech dialogues are also different by joining a line they given here. In the previous slide, we have seen that they both are discussing about Mr. Nath's appearance. Okay, so here again Nishad is speaking. I had been quite upset about Mr. Nath's gaunt appearance and was sure that he was starving, so I had knocked loudly on Mr. Nath's door that evening and said, "Open the door quickly, Mr. Nath." He opened it and asked me, "Lost another marble, child?" He had obviously recognized me. "No," said I. And then I took the man's hand in my own and thrust a bar of chocolate into it. Now, that time, again, what happened? He went to the Mr. Nath's house. He knocked. Mr. Nath opened the door. He asked, "Have you lost your marble?" The child said, "No, no." Miss Nishad said, "No." And what he has done, what the Nishad is thinking, in the previous slide we have seen Nishad is thinking that Mr. Nath, who is very poor and he don't have money to afford a meal. So that's why what he had done, he went to the Mr. Nath's house, and what he has given a bar of chocolate. Okay, a Cadbury, a chocolate bar, and put into the hands of Mr. Nath. He didn't even ask me, but I did find out something. Maya, I went down to the restaurant where Ramesh works and talked to him. Nishad again said to Maya that I have went to the Mr. Nath house, and after that, Maya, I went down to the restaurant of the Ramesh, okay, who is carrying the meal for Mr. Nath, and talked to the Ramesh also. Now here Maya is asking, did you get a chance to peek into the trunk 7? Now Maya is asking, did you get a chance to peep into, to see what is in the trunk? 7 means she is saying to Nishad 7. She is calling to Nishad as a 7. She is asking. One more box is there. This is the information just. On Monday following Mama's birthday, Nishad told me he had been to see Mr. Nath. I felt most annoyed that I had been there. Okay. Now here next means here what the information is given, that on Mama's birthday Nishad saw to the Mr. Nath, and Maya is thinking might be I will be there. I have not seen to the Mr. Nath. Good for you, Mr. Detective. I hope you questioned him properly. Now here first information given by the Nishad, that I went to Mr. Nath, and after that I went to Ramesh and I talked to Ramesh. So on this the Maya replied that okay, hope you have asked a question, whatever the questions you have, you asked a question. Hope, she is saying that I hope that you questioned him properly, means you questioned Ramesh properly. And she is saying what is the intention behind her. She is saying to the Nishad, you are Mr. Detective, and I hope that you tried to get the information from the Ramesh about Mr. Nath. Now here Nishad is saying what Ramesh said, what information given by the Ramesh to Nishad while speaking. Who is a Ramesh? Ramesh is a waiter in a restaurant, and from that restaurant Mr. Nath is taking a meal. Now here Nishad is speaking. He said, I take 2 meals for Mr. Nath every morning and evening. and 2 cups of tea, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. He is not very particular about what he eats. It's always the same food, 2 chapatis, some dal and a vegetable. Mr. Nath pays cash and tips well. Tips means he is giving tips well to the waiter also. But there is something that really strange. Almost every Sunday, I carry 2 lunches to Mr. Nath's room, and the same man is with him each time. He is tall, fair, stout, and wears spectacles, and he talks a lot, unlike Mr. Nath, who hardly speak. Now here, this is the very important information given by the Ramesh to Nishad. What he said, that I am carrying 2 meals, 2 tea, one in the morning, one in the afternoon for the Mr. Nath, and one more very important information given by him, that Ramesh said, I am taking 2 meals on Sunday, and when I am going in the in the room of the Mr. Nath, that time there is also another man, there is also another strange man, and in the last 2 lines he explained how that strange man is. That strange man is tall, fair, stout, wearing spectacles, and that another man who is with Mr. Nath is very much speaking, and Mr. Nath is not speaking too much. Well done, Nishad. Now that we have made some progress with our inquiries, we will have to sort out all the facts like the expert detectives so that we can trap the crook. Now here Maya is saying, well done Nisha, that you have taken very much information. You have collected today very much information as a detective from Ramesh. And now as a detective we have also put out the facts and find out our plan to trap, to caught the crook, the criminal. Maya is thinking Mr. Nath is a criminal. Okay. Now here, how you do go on, Maya? How can you possibly imagine he is a crook? He looks so ordinary. Now Nishad is always having against opinion with Maya. Nishad is saying, how can you say like this, Maya, that he is a criminal? He is very ordinary man. Again, allow me to retort, Mr. Smarty. Mr. Smarty means here she is speaking to Nishad. She is calling to Nishad Mr. Smarty. Okay, as he has done a smart job. Criminals can look quite ordinary. Did you see the picture of Hyderabadi housebreaker in the newspaper yesterday? He looked like any man on the street. Now here Maya is adding more. Yes, beta, she is saying, yes, Nishad, you are right. The criminals look very ordinary. Have you seen? She has given here one example. Have you seen yesterday's newspaper? There are 2 photos of Hyderabadi housebreaker. They also look very ordinary. Nishad looked doubtfully. Now here also again Nishad was very doubt. Is having very doubt what Maya says. Now here, okay, here these 2 kids have holiday. Why they have holiday, that information is given. And what is their target in the holiday? The monsoon broke the next day. Dark clouds accompanied by blinding flashes of lightnings and roaring rolls of the thunderburst with all their fury flooding the street with a heavy downpour. See, this same atmosphere we have experienced recently in the last 2 weeks. Okay, the outbreak of monsoon. Okay, outbreak of rain. You can see in picture everywhere there is too much heavy rain, too much flooded condition, too much flooded situation, roads. So school was to have reopened after the summer holidays. Now so school decided to reopen after the summer holidays, but no traffic could move through the flooded roads, so there was a holiday. So that day was the holiday, and school is also going to reopen after the summer holidays. In short, here these kids got the holiday because of this situation, rainy situation. I thought, now here again Maya is speaking. Okay, I thought I would spend the time usefully. I sat at my desk in our bedroom with a sheet of paper before me. I wrote in large block letters and then I began writing. So what she has written, now the Maya has planned in her mind, and she has written something. As she has got the holiday, she decided to use this holiday very properly, and she has a plan what she is going to do in the holiday. And she has written, what is written on the paper, you can see in the capital letter: catching a crook, catching a criminal, expert detectives Nishad and Maya Pandit, by appointment to the whole world. Means this is just like an advertisement. She has written that what is the main, just like a news. She has written, catching a crook. Who is catching a crook? The expert detectives. Who are the expert detectives? Nishad and Maya, and they are going to catch a crook. So in this way she has written. Which means she fixed her target. Now you can see in picture, Maya is sitting on chair. Okay, on table she has books, pens and all things, and Nishad was sleeping on bed. Okay, so let's see. About half an hour later, I turned towards Seven, who was lying on his tummy, chin cupped in his palms and reading comics. Now here what happened? Maya speaking. After half an hour I tried, and afterwards I speak to the Nishad, who is lying on his tummy. You can see in picture, holding a chain and reading a comic. What she said? No need to look up questioningly. What to know? What I have written? I have listed all the facts we know about Mr. Nath, and this will help us to trap him. Want to hear? Now here Maya, what Maya is saying, Nishad, do you want to hear what I have done till now for half an hour? I have listed out points, all or that are the facts about Mr. Nath, and definitely it will help us to catch the crook, catch the criminal Mr. Nath. Now next, see the first speech bubble. Now she is saying all facts. Fact number 1, his name, as we know, it is Mr. Nath, so we must first discover his name. I think that's probably not his real name, though, cause most crooks have an alias. So I am just going to add a big question mark after Nath. Okay, now first fact they know, that is his name is Mr. Nath, and Maya is saying after that I am giving a question mark. Why? Because these criminals definitely not using their real name. Okay, that's why. Now fact number 2, what she is saying, let's see. Fact number 2, the tenants at Shankar house say he is mad, strange and unfriendly. The tenant who is living very near, who is the neighbor of Mr. Nath. Okay, the tenant who is living, who is the neighbor. Tenant means what? A person who is taking that house on a rent. He is known as a tenant, if anyone don't know. Okay, so that rent who has took the on the nearby house on rent, he is saying, who is the neighbor of Mr. Nath, he is saying that he is very madman, he is very strange, unfriendly, he is not speaking. This is the fact number 2. Now number 3 fact, he doesn't talk to anyone and is mannerless. He did talk to us, and Mama says he is very polite, but he only talked to us because he had to, and since he was under Mama's medical treatment, he had to be polite. This is the fact number 3. What is the fact number 3? That he is not speaking, he is mannerless to all, but he is speaking to us, Miss we kids, Maya and Nishad, because he is taking treatment from our mama. That's why he is speaking to us. In this way she pointed out the fact number 3. Fact number 4, he doesn't receive any letters. This is the fact number 4. Now number 5 fact. He has been living in room 10 of Shankar's house for more than a year. Number 6. He doesn't work and sits in his room all the day. This is the fact number 2. Fact number 7. The kids in Shankar house and even some of grown-ups are scared of him. 2 eyewitness accounts of Ramesh. This is the fact number 8. That according to eyewitness accounts of Ramesh, this is the last fact, number 8 fact. Okay, what Ramesh is saying. He has no visitor except of a spectacled, fair, fat man who visits him on Sundays for lunch. Number 9 fact. Food and tea are taken to his room by Ramesh from the restaurant downstairs. He doesn't care what he eats, pays his bill immediately, tips well, that ends well. Ends my list. Have I forgotten anything? 7. Now here, whatever the information they got from the inquiry, as a detective, Maya put fact number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And lastly, she is asking Nishad, can you remember anything that I have forgot to write? She is asking. But it's not the fact. Now next. So what is here? What is the situation? Here in this way she continues to talk about the Mr. Nath. And she is saying that Mr. Nath is crook, criminal, but it is not the fact. At the end of the lesson also, Nishad is not happy with the remark given by Maya. Maya is saying he is a crook. Nishad is saying no, he is not crook. So in this way, by finding out the facts related to the Mr. Nath, the crook or the criminal, actually he is not a criminal, but Maya is thinking and she tried to find out the fact. Like a detective, like an expert detective, she put out all the 9 points, the facts and all things. So in this way, the last lesson is also ended. Thank you.